Hello, dear lovely listeners. Glad to have you here. Today I'm going to talk about time. It's very important, but it incredibly flies. In this very first episode of my podcast, my main focus will be on how to utilize time and how to stop wasting time to make the best out of it. For your information, this episode might help you practice listening. If you belong at the beginning level of English, I think this podcast is for you. I'm pleased that you are still listening to me. I really appreciate that. Continue listening to me if you like me speaking and the content I create. So, where were we? Yes, got it. You're right. I was talking about time and its management. Honestly speaking, managing time is really a tricky job if you are unaware of that. There is no doubt that time's flying. Sometimes we can't even imagine how quickly time goes. In spite of knowing the fact, we are still not taking enough care of. That's frustrating. That's not acceptable. Everyone should value that. It's time to utilize the time we have. It doesn't even matter how much time you have. Saving a little amount of time to be skilled is important. You might be wondering how I can do that. Well, it's often said that nothing is impossible to a willing mind. Have you ever heard that? No problem. If you are enthusiastic, you can definitely manage. There are several ways to stop wasting time. I'm going to share my experience so that you can find it realistic and fruitful. I know this might be aligned with yours. If it does, that's great. You are a step ahead of success. Anyway, I generally follow a routine life. That means a tight schedule. This often makes me antisocial to some people because I spend less time outside and social media these days, but almost always confine myself to something I think would be meaningful, such as reading books, especially nonfiction, and magazines like Reader's Digest, writing articles and books, and designing logos as part of my freelancing job. So I think you may give it a try following your routine and have a to-do list. I'm repeating, you may follow your routine and a to-do list. You'll surely be surprised at the productivity you're gonna experience a bit. This is not because of having a set plan for the daily activities, but because of maintaining a scheduled and balanced life to be knowledgeable. It has, for example, less hassle, less stress, more outcomes, and more peace. So if you're a student, you may be busy with homework and other due assignments or projects. It doesn't matter at all. What you need to do is a convenient schedule, which is perfect for you. Otherwise, you may face trouble. Besides, you may find doing something evenly is difficult. There may be interruptions, or you may waste your valuable time playing stupid video games. Wait. Have I just said that playing video games is a stupid activity? Do you agree with me? Let me know your views in the comment section below. I'll surely check. Whatever, don't get offended. It's my opinion only. I don't like it. In my defense, it wastes my valuable time. That's why I've said that. Hardly do I find any meaningful pieces of stuff there. In my view, action games, for instance, let a person, especially children, be crazy and ill-mannered. I know this might sound a bit strange to some of you, but it's true to many to a greater extent. So it's undeniable. By the way, let's get back to the point. You may say that, sir, I don't have enough time because of so many activities given by the course teachers, or I'm unavailable, or simply I can't, or I'm not in the mood, or I don't have any interest in it. How can I make a schedule then? Well, you are absolutely right that you are running out of time. But this doesn't mean that you don't have enough time. You are wrong if you think in this way. So I do recommend you to rethink wisely. There's no hurry. Consider the free moments you have, or you may have, and have a breakdown of it. Later, you are likely to be able to decide what you should do and what you should not. I also recommend you to focus mainly on a set goal and work for it rather than merely dreaming, as almost everyone knows that working hard pays off. Suppose you are trying to be a good English speaker, but you are not working on things like listening to English speakers such as podcast or radio, watching news or movies. How can you think that you are going to be a good speaker? So make sure that you are practicing listening to as much as you can, because listening is the key. If you have enough input, I'm sure you are likely to be able to think about the output. So, in order to utilize your time, you may check your to-do list, as I've already mentioned, based on your schedule, based on your availability, and based on your interest. And decide to prioritize the skills you badly need to gain. This may help be skilled eventually, I'm pretty much sure. FYI, this helps many, including me. So why don't you feel confident enough about that? Get ready for the actions and let the world know who you really are and what value you have and deserve. So to nail that, never waste time. Utilizing time is worth trying. This is it. No more today. I hope you'll be following a balanced routine life to enjoy your time. I wish you all the best. Have a nice day. I'll be back soon with a new episode. Stay tuned. Bye for today. Thank you so much.